Welcome to the evening news. I'm Alona Carson here in the newsroom with Chauncey Glover, and we have a really bizarre murder case that we are starting out with. We've been talking about this one today in Galveston County. One of the suspects involved was allegedly also involved in witchcraft.
Marla Carter has more.
They started with a large jury pool. They now have 12 jurors along with 2 alternates. Opening statements are scheduled to begin in the morning.
This was the scene in May of 2017. Francisco Esparza had been shot on FM 517, not far from the nursery where he worked. Unraveling this case took a bizarre turn when investigators got a call from Esparza's son. He told detectives he had been meeting with this man, Jose Leyva. Court records say that Leyva told his son that he had bad spirits in his body and offered to cure him through prayer sessions. The sessions involved the use of rubbing oil. The son said Leyva was into witchcraft, and after several sessions told Leyva he didn't want to meet with him anymore. His father said he was going to tell Leyva to leave his son alone. That same day, Esparza was killed. We went by Leyva's home. We were told by people in his driveway that he was at the doctor, so we called him on the phone.
Do you use witchcraft?
He would not answer any of our questions. Esparza's son believes his father's death was in retaliation, and Leyva knew one of the suspects, Santos Botello, the man on trial. The other 2 suspects, Ricardo Posada and Jaime Posada, said they thought they were going to commit a robbery with Botello and claimed that he was the one who shot the victim. However, documents say that Ricardo admitted to knowing Leyva, saying he prayed with him. Court records say phone records helped connect Leyva and Botello, saying the calls made between the 2 were consistent with the time of the homicide. The trial is expected to last 2 weeks. Marla Carter, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Now to another story we've been following here closely for the last few months. Right now, a meeting is underway between local lawmakers and Kashmir Garden neighbors.
Yeah, this is all over a spike in cancer rates in that area. ABC 13's Tom Abrams has the story.
There are certainly a lot more questions than answers regarding the cancer cluster here in the Kashmir Gardens area. One thing is for sure, no matter who's to blame, there are a lot of lives affected. The home on Kashmir Street holds a special place for Willow Naomi Curry. Not only did she grow up here, she was born here.
I was actually born in my house. It went fine. My dad delivered me.
But in the span of 3 years, she lost both of her parents to cancer. Her mother from lung cancer, a form of the disease which a state health department report found is significantly higher here than other parts of Texas.
All the memories that I had there are tainted now. I can't really go there without feeling that.
She is among the many with whom we've spoken about the cancer cluster in this part of the 5th Ward. There is no doubt that people here contract various forms of cancer at higher rates than elsewhere. The issue at hand is what's causing it and what to do about it.
These neighbors deserve answers, but they deserve answers that actually get at the heart of the matter.
Brenda Mainwaring is with Union Pacific. The company purchased land more than 20 years ago, which was previously contaminated. Since then, they've worked with the state to clean the property. While some blame Union Pacific alone, the company said today its property is just 33 of 8,000 acres included in the state report. And it's not the only site working with the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, the TCEQ.
Those incidents that they've looked at are widespread throughout that entire 8,000 acres. And within that area, there's about 200 sites that TCEQ is monitoring for environmental issues.
The question remains what to do about it. If nothing else, Willow Curry hopes this shines a long-lasting spotlight on a community too often ignored.
That the attention that we're getting right now will be sustained, and that people will look to us and say, you know, this is a neighborhood that we need to invest in.
And there is a community meeting about this very issue tonight, hosted by Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. They're hoping to get more of those questions answered so that they can move forward. Reporting from Kashmir Gardens, Tom Abrams, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Now, it's a sickness of a different type also making international headlines today. The coronavirus that started in China, well, it is now here in the U.S. The CDC confirming today that there is a case in Washington state.
And we also got a big scare here locally. We're also learning that a man here in the Houston area who has a different strand of the coronavirus tested positive for that different strand. And we learned that today. ABC 13's Maya Shea has more on this.
Now, doctors say it's important to note there are a variety of coronavirus strains around the world. This latest strain stemming from central China is new, and that is why they are so concerned. In the meantime, a Houston area family is worried about their loved one as well. When Karina Raymer took her husband Clarence to the hospital a few days ago, she thought he had the flu, but everything quickly changed.
Sunday evening about 9:30, they just came in and scooped us out of the room and put masks on us, and everybody had a mask on and says, we have to move you and isolate you. You have tested positive for the coronavirus.
Having seen the news coming out of China, the couple was understandably worried.
I don't know what to think because we've been told so many different things.
Fortunately, the strain Clarence has was discovered years ago, and experts say it's not considered serious nor rare.
Studies in the U.S. and around the world show that if you look at people who have respiratory symptoms, about 1.5 to 2% will have this particular strain.
What infectious disease specialists say worries them about the new coronavirus strain from central China is that it's so new, doctors don't know how easily it can be passed from person to person. They also don't know how deadly it could be.
This one we're still learning about. It does not appear as lethal as the one that emerged in 2002, 2003. But so far, 6 individuals have died of around 200 to 300 cases.
The advice for the rest of us? Wash your hands, listen to public health officials, and be cautious. As for the Raymers, they're expected to go home tomorrow.
I feel much better, but I still would like to have answers to what does he have, how serious is it.
Hopefully, Clarence will be on the road to recovery. In Houston, Maya Shea, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
Maya, thanks. Now we want to talk about a little monkey business here. There's a big mystery in Galveston about a local monkey. The family says their pet monkey was killed after escaping during a home break-in, but there's a twist here.
There is a twist. They're very upset because they say that their monkey is dead. However, police believe the monkey is still alive. ABC 13's Nick Notario is looking into all of this.
Police are growing frustrated with the monkey's owner. They say that the person has stopped cooperating with them, and they've investigated a number of stories that turned out not to be true. They believe the monkey has lived on the island for some time, and although they don't know where the monkey is, they're preparing to press charges. This is the monkey Galveston police are hoping someone spots. It's been missing for 24 hours after it was hit by a car on Broadway Avenue. Since then, neighbors have been on the lookout.
I'm not scared of the monkey. I'm just, I guess, kind of kept an eye out. I'm kind of curious since it's in this area.
Officers say the monkey lived near the 1800 block of Broadway Avenue where it was hit. Although they haven't caught it, they're certain it's out there.
There's definitely a monkey. We know there's a monkey. We just don't know where the monkey is.
Part of the reason why they're struggling is they're having issues with the owner. The pet's owner told ABC 13 the monkey was killed and buried in the backyard. The police were told this as well.
We've investigated that, and it doesn't appear that that's the case. That is actually one of the stories that we received this morning. Okay. And our investigation revealed that was not the case.
Officers say the owner called police shortly after the report of a monkey being hit on Broadway Avenue, saying the monkey had escaped during a home burglary. We stopped by the monkey's owners today. A family member asked ABC 13 to leave the property. Police say the owner is looking at a misdemeanor charge. Primates are illegal on the island. Officers say they deal with around 4 wild animal cases a year. With a possibly injured monkey, this time roaming Galveston streets, they're hoping, as well as neighbors, it gets caught and treated soon.
Should be more careful with it. Keep it in rooms that it can't get out, and even if it's a break-in, you should make sure that your animal is secured no matter what.
GPD says they brought in animal services crews to help find the monkey. They're also asking for the public's help too. They say if you were to see it, don't approach it because it could be agitated, injured, and possibly cold since the temperatures are dipping here. Instead, They say to call police immediately. In Galveston, Nick Notario, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, turning out to weather, we may have a messy commute in the morning.
Yes, get your rain gear ready. Our chief forecaster David Tillman tells us why.
I'm meteorologist David Tillman with your 1-minute weather forecast. Keep your umbrellas handy on Wednesday. It's going to be a very wet day out there. Rain chances all day long between 80 and 90%. Temperatures on the cold side at first, but start to warm up later on in the day into the 50s. Low 40s first thing in the morning. Then we see the rain move in for the rush hour. It'll be around at lunchtime. It'll be around when the kids get out of school. It'll be around for the evening rush hour. And then as we get into tomorrow night, that rain will transition into scattered thunderstorms. Good news is, after an early morning shower on Thursday, we think the rain will be done. It won't be back until sometime late in the weekend. We're calling it a 90% chance that you will experience rain coming up tomorrow. We make it to 55 late in the day, 67 on Thursday after a 20% chance. Friday's looking completely sunny with temperatures cold at first and then making it to the 60s. And then late on Saturday, most likely Saturday evening, isolated showers move back in. That'll stick around into Sunday.
All right, good to know. Now, there are some lane closures happening on the West Loop. You're going to want to know about these.
Elisa Rivas has more.
Interstate lane closures on the West Loop might hold you up this evening starting at 9 o'clock tonight through the early morning hours northbound between San Felipe and Woodway. 2 lanes closed 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. each night through Wednesday. So you will have some lanes available to you, but there will be a slowdown. This is in addition to the West Loop ramp closure that is still ongoing. The southbound entrance from Westheimer onto the West Loop. You'll have to detour to the southbound lanes of US 59. That one's going on through March 2nd.
All right, good to know. All of those heads up now. Right now, there is a very huge event happening. This is swanky. We've got like a Houston sports royalty hitting the red carpet for the Houston Sports Awards right now.
That's right. Armando Moreno and David Nuno, they've been down there. They're on the red carpet for most of the day. Of course, the big event, they're honoring the best in Houston sports, and we've seen a lot of big names out there. We'll have a full wrap up tonight on the news at 10 o'clock. We're also airing a special on the Sports Awards. That will happen this Friday at 7 o'clock, also right here on ABC 13.
In the meantime, that does it for the evening news. We hope to see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Have a great night, friends.